Hey, it's DJ. Welcome back. It's been about 3 months since we've seen each other. I ended up having some pain internally and ended up having an organ removed. And then, due to that, made a decision to uproot myself and move across the country to a new location. It's really an old location for me, being closer to family. It's funny how when you have something like an organ removed from your body, how that puts a light on your day for, hey, you should probably be closer to all those people in your family. So I'm starting to settle in. You can see some mad piles of stuff behind me. I still need to sort out and get my office working, but I had figured I'd go ahead and jump into a quick start of a fortress. I saw Dwarf Fortress had the Dinos come out, so I have not played since Dinos came out, and so I kind of want to check it out. So let's go ahead and jump in to that. Let's create a new world. You do have to create a new world to see the dinos because of this real world extinct creatures. Where do you want to experience the extinct creatures? By default, they are only found in Untamed Wilds. So I think Untamed Wilds is more interesting for me playing, so I think we're just going to leave it this way, find some Untamed Wilds to go into. Medium, 100 years, medium, sure, accept all defaults, sure, why not? Sounds good. Let's go ahead and create a world. It's actually been about 3 months since I played any Dwarf Fortress, so bear with me. It'll take me a minute to get the key controls back under my belt. But since I played this so much, I don't think it's going to take more than a moment. Okay, we have a world. Let's go ahead and play now. We're going to play Fortress mode. Give ourselves a little time. Okay, so we have a world. Big old lake here in the middle. It is a temperate ocean, so I guess it's not a lake. It is connected out to the ocean. Let's look at... Okay, so we have 5 dwarven civilizations. Just go through and look at their populations real quick. It looks like we have a couple, it looks like three fair sized and 2 slightly smaller ones. This one's around a bunch of mountains. Looks like we have some Tiaga and some goblins over here. This one might be interesting because this is going to be moderate temperature. This also looks like some bad earth. Some like terrifying. So let's go ahead with... Now we are looking for Untamed Wilds. So we are going to need to get away from civilization a bit. I don't think we want Sinister. That would be not a great reintroduction for me. There's some haunted next to some Untamed Wilds. It looks like there's a dwarven tower right there. I don't know if I want to deal with a tower and dinosaurs all at the same, but we do have some Untamed Wilds out here. It's a desert environment. We could snuggle up against the ocean here. Let's take a look. It would be nice to have a little water, have some trees. I don't know about thick forest. Ooh, heavy aquifer. That would be a real challenge. There's a light aquifer, a little soil. Got some humans, we got some goblins. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Elves, humans, and goblins. Untamed wilds. Untamed wilds. But like this area is pure desert. Could go out. Here, there's a little bit of forest out here. Could get a... It's all untamed, temperate. That's kind of interesting. I wonder how the show cliffs and grade. Yeah, there's... Right there at the end of where that water ends is kind of interesting. Where's the water going? Is it coming out? Is it going in? I'm guessing it's coming out since we're coming here from the stream. And then it's coming down here to the brooks. Let's take a look at this. So we do have some sparse trees. They'll give us enough trees to survive on. It is an untamed wilds, temperate and warm. Badlands, grass. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this valley here. Looks like a valley. Could be backwards. Could be on top of a hill. We'll do it like there. You have selected an area with a light aquifer. Let's abort that just for a second. I do want to check to see. Well, that's kind of sad. There is no flux-stone here. There is a light aquifer. So we won't be making any steel. Is that okay? Sure. Let's go ahead and do it anyway. Wildlife here may be very dangerous. Okay. I'm going to accept the default. Here's the terminal determination of that river. You can see up here. I'll go in a minute over in the big map, but being the start of a fortress, you just have to read through this. You have arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Thustin Locum. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings, ere the dingo men get hungry. A new chapter of Dwarven history begins here at this place. Asranit. Gravel cuts. Strike the earth. Let's just look over here. Looks like a funky little hand of water. You see this desert area has no good plant life, anything like that. What do we have over here in the greenery? We do have some lettuce, some leeks. There's a potato plant, finger millets, willow saplings. Well, the willows are always next to the river, so there's going to be probably the willows are probably going to be our main source of wood, although we do have some giant ginkgo trees here. There's a high wood, some wild carrots. All right, let's see. Is there any creatures here? There's a bunch of fish. There's some alligator snapping turtles. What are you? It's like a giant salamander. Nice. A small amphibian with a flat body. Slow to tire, but he's clumsy and slow to heal. He is fat. His skin is black. His eyes are black. Alright. So I do kind of like that this river is kind of doing this big curve thing. Gives us a little bit of a area right in here that we could snuggle in. Maybe close to these bees. Maybe we could get some honey going. I do have some caper bushes. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to set up a pen pasture for our pets and animals. Let's take a look at what we got here today. It seems like we have 2 female stray dogs, 2 female cats, 1 female stray horse, 1 male stray billy goat, 1 male stray rooster, a male stray horse, 2 male stray horses, a stray goat kid female, and a stray poult turkey, a youngling turkey male. Okay, so the horses, we got a breeding pair. We actually have a three-way horses for building a horse population if we so want. Problem with the horse hair with horses is when you're pulling the hair off of them, you can't make that into anything valuable like you can with the llamas, and you can't make the wool out of the horse hair. You can get the thread, and you can use that in your hospital, but we can't get wool production out of that. So I think what we do is we go ahead and we pen pasture our pets. We can go a little bit away from this beehive here. I just want to see, there's an alligator snapping turtle in there. Hopefully he doesn't bite or anything. And there's a salamander in the water here. So I'm thinking maybe we do some little zone for animals for right now. Something like that. We'll go ahead and just assign everybody here. While we get organized. Okay, so we're going to do that. We should go ahead and chop down some trees. Probably take out these high wood. There's a willow. It's right next to the water like willows usually are. We could grab this big one too. We want to leave the pear tree alone. We'll get some nice pears out of it. We might just want to focus on the willows. The only problem is they usually fall into the river as soon as you cut them down. The alder, we can go ahead and we can do the alder as well. Okay, let's start with that. And let's go ahead and create a zone. Let's put our wood right here. And we want just wood. Okay. Now let's create let's go back to this one. Yeah, we'll leave that name there. Let's create a little dump, just in case we come across any trash or anything like that. And this one, let's go to custom, and let's turn on refuse and corpses. Okay. We can also come in and look at our dwarves. We got Vukar, who's a miner. We got Shim, a woodworker. Logum, a mason. Cybrek, the metal crafter. Mesthos, the fisher dwarf. Atir, the planter. And Rygoth, the expedition leader. All male group. Interesting role. Okay. So let's go ahead. Give ourselves a second miner. We'll kind of want to, let's take this fisher dwarf, get him off of fish dwarfing. And let's get you, he's proficient. And let's, what do we have? We have a mason, a metal crafter. Let's look at, maybe we should get Logum as the other miner. And the fisher dwarf, I was just thinking, since we are in a kind of deserty area, food, we could set up a fishing camp, get fishing going. But for right now, let's just get underground. We could do a regular, I like the five down. I think what we'll do is we'll do a ramp down, maybe something here. Take it, not a ramp, channel. Hey, controls. Take a channel down. Let's do a little protective corner there, just to get us behind a wall. We'll go ahead and we'll spiral down a bit. I'd like to get us to, let's see, this is damp loam, so this is just going to be kind of soil here. So we'll spiral down a ways. Not sure how far down we will get to before we start hitting some rock. I mean, we could hit an aquifer. That's probably good enough to get us started. Peach tree. We'll save the peach tree for the peaches. Like I said, it's been a while since I played, so just taking it slow, making sure I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to do. What do we got? We have loam. We could start a little farm. One thing that we could do as well is we could do some gathering of the food that is out here. Okay. And I think what I'll also end up setting up is let's go ahead and build a workshop outdoor farm just so that we can, if we get any seeds or anything out of this material that we're constantly picking up right now, we can get it planted. Maybe something like that. We'll want a below ground one for the mushrooms as well. So I'm going to go ahead on my labor. I am going to force mining. There we go. We got 2 miners mining now. Still got some loam on this next level down. Well, at least we're getting some wood, getting some veggies, getting some wood in the river. I don't know if this river, I think it was warm, so this river is never going to freeze. So there was it looked like a giant dragonfly for a second there. Garothorax. Seems almost like a more modern dinosaur. Okay, so we're down at sand level, so we're going to want to go a little deeper here. See if we can actually hit some stone. Would be nice. We should also, while we're just around, we should put maybe right here, just a dwarven bath, so we can wash off. We might need some, hey, stone. All right. We got mudstone. I'll go ahead and go one deeper. It looks like I'm gonna start here at this level, elevation 20. I'll start building out. First, we need a storeroom. So we kind of want to probably let's do something like this. Let's come off here, build our main storeroom. Let's do a 9x9. That should be fine. Do a broader entrance for that. We need a... It's gonna come over here a little bit. Let's make a office space. Would be fine. Those are some pretty good size office spaces. And then we're gonna want a work area. So we're gonna need to build out. Okay, let's do that. Maybe a good sized room for stuff. Go ahead and do something like that. Probably don't need that much room in the big one, but we do want to kind of build out some work area. Workstations. Get rid of this extra little bit there. Get rid of this little extra bit here. All right. Everybody's standing around kind of bored at the wagon. Just started working through the rock. We're not too skilled at rock right now, so it's going to be slow work. Struck limonite and hematite. Lovely. We'll at least be able to get some iron going. So I think what we could do is start the food supply. Just trying to think if I want to do that. There's that dragonfly, Meganera. What are you? Meganuera. Tiny wing insect, though exceptionally large for a dragonfly. Tough. Huh. What I think I'm going to do is I am going to temporarily cut off that and cut off that. Get my storage built out. Get my wagon. Everything moved in from the wagon. Then get my dwarves moved in. Some safety inside. Waiting for something to come along and scare all my animals away. We could go ahead and build a workshop. Farming. Farmer. We'll just let them build with, it's probably filtered on, let's cancel that. It's probably filtered on workshops, farming, farmer, let's see what our filters are set to. Building material, blah, 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 blah. Filter by, let's look. Blocks only, haha. We'll do a boulder. And then we'll just exit out of there because of reasons. Make sure that, yep, that. Okay, now we should get a block. Someone's gonna go down and haul something up really slowly. He's going down, he's going down, he's going furthest. Oh, okay. Oh, he's pretty strong. Moving that block. Let's go ahead also, while we're here, let's go ahead and set a water source, just set the river right here. I don't want them running into this pond or something to get water. Let's go ahead and set a fishing source too. Maybe something like that. We could build a workshop farming a fishery. In case we catch anything. We can go ahead and have some place to process it. And since we didn't assign our fisher dwarf to be the miner, we could have them start fishing. Now what am I forgetting? Got some gems on the ground, that's good. Most likely it's in our... Nobody does this, only selected do this, yep. And he's gonna go start fishing. Alone, fisher dwarf could like feed the entire fortress from the amount of fish that we're going to produce. If he's catching anything... Oh, we got something. A sea lamprey is fighting. So the sea lamprey attacked our fisher dwarf from the water. Oh, there's the sea lamprey. Didn't do anything other than scare our dwarf away. And back to fishing. Found some turquoise. Nice. Yeah, in an untamed wilds, fishing can be a dangerous little adventure. Usually I'll build out like a fishing hut to protect myself. Okay, we have a fish in hand. Raw mussels. It just means we're going to have a lot of leftover shells. Might have to start shell production. Did see a miner come up for air, get some food. Let's go ahead and open this one up so that they start mining after they get this done. What we could do is we could do this as a 5. Something like that. Might as well do the other side too. Mussel shell, mussel shell, mussel shell, yeah. Definitely gonna be eating a lot of mussels. Giant cockatiel, giant wrens. Thought I saw a dog run by. Should probably go ahead and train these dogs up. Let's do one war dog and one hunting dog. Hunting dogs can see better and war dogs can survive better. So we'll go ahead and train those two puppers up. Okay, so now we have a hunting dog and a war dog. We have that dwarven bath. That was pretty close cut there. Okay, we have a storeroom. Let's store some stuff in here. Okay, so basically we want all, except for corpses, refuse. We don't want stone, and we don't want wood. I mean, we could get a little bit more specific, but I think we'll just get everything downstairs now. Go ahead and build a stoneworker in this first slot here. The bread and butter of dwarven kind. Okay, so fish. Definitely gonna need some barrels. Should get the cats down here too. So let's bring on down the cats. In case anything wants to go after our food, the cats will take care of that. Okay, let's go ahead and build a carpenter. Give them a moment. Getting a lot of flies from these fish. We need to get some barrels. You get that carpenter station built up. Everybody's just moving the wagon. We won't build anymore until we can get this stonemason built, and then we can build some blocks, and then we can build more efficiently. Start building some protection for ourselves. I guess we could build one more. Sure, just one. I'm gonna build a still so that if we run out of booze, we can make some more booze. Hey, stoneworker. Okay. So let's go ahead and make some rock blocks. Give us some on hand. We're also going to want to do a jeweler. Now we want to change our filters back. Turn off boulders. And also we want a mechanic. And we want a meeting area, maybe down here in the hallway for right now. So our dwarves hang out downstairs. Let's also maybe set that one there. So now we can F1 to the old wagon, F2 to downstairs. Okay. Sleeping on the floor. Hamster, wild hamster. So we did get all the fish in the barrels. We are getting some blocks. We have blue jade, rough blue jade. Maybe I can easily fall into the trap of building too fast. That's the bane of my existence. Let's build a table. Well, set some placeholders. Okay, it's all coming back to me. Let's zone some offices. We'll zone a multi-office here. Something like that. We'll pick you. We're gonna auto-assign. We want a manager. And we want a bookkeeper. And then we want a manager. And we want a bookkeeper. Okay. Probably make our expedition leader our chief medical dwarf for right now. And we will maybe Vukar the miner will be our trader. And then we'll turn this off so that they're doing other work as well. Okay, they're going to grab some blocks, going to make some stuff. We have started milking animals. It looks like we need some wooden bins. Then I think we need someplace for them to hang out. So let's go ahead and create a work order for stone table. What do I want? I want a table. We're gonna make 2. And if we get less than 2, we'll make 2 more. Okay. And then we'll get a rock chair. Throne. Words. We'll set that to 2. And we'll go ahead and if our chairs get less than 2. Okay. I was not done with you. Rock doors. Same thing. Same, but different. Then our rock doors less than 2. Okay. Those bins, this area will, once we get those bins made up, that'll really help. what we can do as well is we can make a zone something like here. Go ahead and clear out a spot right there. And there. Yeah, sure. And this one will be for stone. And this will be other stone. And then we'll build a construction. Track stop. We're going to dump that direction. Put it right there. We're going to name this basic stone. Okay. And then I'm going to build another one right here. And we're going to call this one stone. Quantum basic stone. Hey, custom stone. Other stone, all. Okay. Now we're also going to, we'll just do a wooden wheelbarrow. Just order a couple of these manually. Or ought to do it. We can assign wheelbarrows there. We want to turn this one off so that it's not collecting from anywhere. Sweet. And we also want a work order for cut gems. Some gem cutting going. Okay, we got the first bin. We should start seeing some cleanup. There's cleanup. Sweet. Okay, and we also need a wooden minecart. Make 2 of those. Definitely need to get those wheelbarrows so people aren't hauling so slow. Okay, he had a wheelbarrow. So. Got a lot of fish. It's good. Food. We'll just let them make some stuff. More bins, more cleanup. Chairs and doors. Might as well have an order, a running order for rock blocks. Let's put this at like 4. Go. So I want to start securing the home front, I think, as well. So we should build around our hole. Maybe around our farm animals, protect our farm animals. So we're gonna probably want to wall in something Something about yay. And what we should do as well is we should start farming. Let's go ahead and do an indoor farm. I think we'll do a hallway in case we decide we want to do multi-ball. And we might as well change this up. Back to a steady 4. And we'll also want some place to hold our seeds. So we can get rid of this for now. We might extend that hall later, but for right now, this is what we'll do. Get an indoor farm going for some mushrooms. Hamster remains. Cleaning up the trash. All right, so I think let's start. Let's get ourselves some type of walled protection going. It'd be good to also move our animals into a protective area. Maybe we'll do the animals first and hope nothing shows up to stop that. Have a couple more veggies. So we're gonna dig a hole. Right here looks good. Nothing below this. Fine for right now. Go look and see. We can turn one miner back on. Just to make sure we get some digging going. Also, fish. Can we auto fish? Let's. Counting raw fish, yes. Enable that. This basically is controlling our fish so that we just don't have 1,000 fish and not enough people to eat the fish. Fish. Looks like we might need some more wooden bins. We can also go ahead and set up the minecart. Pick a stop. Add a cart. We don't have the carts made yet. That's lovely. Okay, so this one's going to be stone, other stones, all. And it's going to be taking items from this stop here. And it's not going to do any of this stuff. It's just going to sit here and quantum us. Just wait for that wooden minecart being built right now. Out of willow. Go upstairs, see how our wood's doing. Okay, we still do have some spare wood out here. We got our hole for our animals. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And I don't want that there. actually think I do something like that, and then something like this. And then we'll want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Yep. I saw something that spooked him. Good thing we're putting this in if we live long enough to use it. Hopefully we do. Scaring our horses. Who is here? Who's causing problems? Oh, it's a bunch of vultures. We can break this wagon down and get some wood. Secure ourselves in our little bunker. Yeah, put the doors in until we have the walls in. Birds are just being scary. Grass is growing. Just what we want. Oh, what are you? Giant cockatiel. Overcome by terror. Well, you're not doing too bad of a job scaring the hell out of my animals anyway. Won't do much protecting us from a raid. But we'll at least get our animals inside. Yeah, they're just sleeping on the ground. I think we need to go ahead and get some... Let's get maybe a little tavern going. A little dining area. Let's not do it right there because we want to be able to expand this storage out. So maybe we'll do it over here. Get a little... Do a 9x9? Sure. Okay. And we can do an attached dining hall. And we'll probably want to get a community bedroom worked out. Someplace. So we got our work area, we have some entertainment area, we have our storerooms, we have some office space. I mean, we can go back here, we could go down a level. Maybe that would be the best, is to make a stacked bedroom kind of thing. Down one. I have a feeling we're going to need a hospital as well. So let's go ahead. Maybe we'll do some 2x. Don't like that. Let's go do our 2x here. And always remember, kids, do your bedrooms in blocks. It's much easier to figure out how many bedrooms you have if you do blocks. So here's a block, 10 bedrooms. I'm going to stack some bedrooms down below. I think, methinks. Yes, methinks. And then we're going to also go crazy and overbuild. No. Bad DJ. Some more entrances to this dining room over here. We're going to want to start collecting these more economic stones out of the way as well. We need to get this mining going, so let's go ahead and turn our miners on. Forced labor. We need to get the pub going because you don't get the music without the pub going. They need a place to relax and sing their songs. We'll see how our floor's coming in okay. Grass is coming in. We should probably put another door right there. Put a door between animals, animal processing, access. Put a door here, something we could lock. Still need to fill up this dwarven bath. We got some mischievous creatures. Okay, these vultures are mischievous. That's, didn't notice that before. Mischievous creatures will steal things. Now the heart of summer. Got a dragonfly coming down into the depths. I think what we should probably do is, it's wasting a lot of time for them to go collect these animals out of here. So let's go ahead and build a new pin pet pasture. And let's assign billy goats and the horses. Let's go ahead and build another workshop, farmer. Go ahead and destroy this farmer. Now we don't need grass or the chickens. Forgot about you. Build workshop. Farming. Farm plot. Let's make some mushrooms. Put a door on our mushroom room. And let's go ahead and make you seeds. Did we get migrants? Maybe here. Maybe we'll check in a minute. Let's go with seeds. All seeds come. One seed to rule them all. Some migrants have arrived. We are up at 11. Let's see where these migrants came in. Aha. We have a miner. We have Zas the miner. Well, she's gonna come and have to deal with our 7 healthy dwarven men. Small dwarven child. Ooh, did we get just a bunch of children? Ingrish. Edom. Lash puzzles. Rovad. Bomrek the miner. Did this miner lady just come with her 3 children? Sarvesh. We got Zas. Okay, there's Bomrek. I was like, where's Bomrek? Okay, so we got Bomrek and Zas. Both miners. I think we can turn you guys off mining since we're gonna be pretty heavy duty on the miners. Wow. Sarvesh, Bomrek, and Zas. All the ladies have arrived. All the mining ladies have arrived. Asin. She's a jeweler. Legendary gem cutter. Alright. Let's go gem cutting. You are doing gem cutting. Okay, we really need to get those bedrooms set up so that people aren't angry. Angry not sleeping. Let's make you front of the line since we tore down the other one. Let's put a door here as well. Everybody ran to start planting the mushrooms. Go ahead and make sure kitchen. Lump helmets can be used for bows. Okay. I think we're all good there. I think we could go and we could turn off seeds here. That'll help a little bit. I think if we put in a second stoneworker, that'll help also with making the blocks. Okay. Almost have enough blocks to block that in. Okay, now they're just running back and forth, grabbing the seeds from where they need to grab the seeds to plant the seeds in in the farm to do the thing more efficiently than we were doing before. Yay! I think what we'll do as well is we're gonna change our planters, and we're just gonna have our one planter. Let everybody else get to work doing other stuff. One thing we probably want to do too is chores. Make sure that we're not doing anything food hauling, furniture hauling, cleaning. I think we're gonna just leave the children to be children. Let's go ahead and make some rock toys. For the children. Nice. Let's up your priority a little bit. Let's go look at, let's change our number 1. Yes, proceed. I think we could move the dogs and chickens inside as well. Be a little safer. They won't be running around. Let's put the dogs kind of on guard duty. Maybe right here. Oh, wrong. Wrong, sir. You are incorrect. We want a zone. And we want a pin pet pasture. And we want the dogs. The hunting dog and the war dog. Now all we need is a chicken room. I like the chicken room next to the kitchen. I like the kitchen next to the dining hall. So maybe we'll put, here's a little dining hall. We'll put a kitchen in with access to the dining hall, with access to the hallway. We will OCD that a little bit just so that the door alignment is a little bit better. Do I need that big a kitchen? I don't think I need. Well, I could use that as storeroom as well, but I think I'm going to need a much bigger storeroom for food. So let's clear this out. There we go. It's all in balance. So now I have a good sized kitchen. Let's make a chicken room. Yes. We'll just fix this alignment a little bit on this door here. We're now defaulting to 3s instead of 4s, so they're going to go build out this area first. But I'm not going to change it back because that's how I'm playing. I'm just doing the thing. Put some doors in on the tavern. Itchy ear. Okay. So I think what we'll do as well, we do need to probably get a hospital going. Yes. Yes. We need to get a well and a hospital. So let's do the well and hospital. Let's have them finish digging out this stuff. Let's finish building what we have. Do a well and a hospital. we can go back here and we can go ahead and assign this a wheelbarrow now that we have a wheelbarrow. And that will start our quantum stockpile of stones. There we go. There we go. Yeah, collect those stones. Clean up this whole thing. We did get some bituminous coal over here, which will be good. We're almost cleaned out the chicken room. We'll get some chickens in here. Let's put a rock nest box. And let's get 4 of those going. Put a door in on the chicken room. And we have a chicken room. So let's go ahead and zone that out as a pin pet pasture. Call this the chicken room. Ooh. Spell chickens. And egg layers only. Now two males, a rooster and a poult. We'll just wait for the ladies to come in the future. They got this dining hall. Okay. Everybody is off the ground. Proceed. Okay. We need some doors on here, and we need a floor on here. That's why we built that ramp there. Okay. Let's go ahead and put in a butcher and a tanner in case we need them. And let's put in clothing leather, a loom. Get an order going for wooden bed. I guess it's just make bed, isn't it? Make bed. There we go. Always have beds on hand. Sweet. Coming along. Still don't have a place to sleep, but their happiness is not going too awry yet. They got drink. They're underground. We're going to start getting some customization to being underground, and then we'll start getting some sickness when we go above ground. Rough red tourmalines. Okay. We need a rock coffer. We need like 4 of those. Let's put some tables in the bar. chairs. We could zone it. Okay. In, yes. The Tooth of Boats. All visitors are welcome. I think we're okay with all visitors being welcome. Gonna be that type of playthrough. Give some chests here. We'll also put a stockpile. And in this stockpile is going to be food and drinks. Okay, and then in this stockpile, we're going to clear food and drinks. Now we're going to make a whole bunch of rock drinking mugs. Make 3 rock drinking mugs. So I think do that. Some doors on these bedrooms. Now, even though our population is 14, we know we have 3 children wandering around too. So I guess I was just about to say we have enough bedrooms, but 14 minus 3 is 11, so we don't. Just considering if I should put in a floor now or floor later. I think we just go ahead and put in some beds. And maybe we'll clean this area up. Cleaning up is kind of tedious, but you have to take all the furniture out, put the floor back in, put the floor in, put the furniture back in. It's just disruptive. But oh well. We'll do it this way. Get some beds going. Get some places for people to sleep. We're sleeping on the floor right now. Oh, and the bedrooms, multi bedrooms. We forgot a door. Should start getting some mugs out here pretty soon. Let's go ahead and build a kitchen. And we'll put in those nest boxes. I did order nest boxes, right? Thought I ordered nest boxes. I'm not seeing the nest boxes. Are you making nest boxes? No, you're not making nest boxes. You're not making nest boxes. Oh, there's an order there for 4. Hey, there we go. Blinded by the light. Ah, people sleeping in their beds. Happy people, happy children playing. Let's go ahead and prepare a fine meal. Should we be fine? Maybe we just do an easy for right now. Unrotten prepared meals. Let's go ahead and put a little pile of prepared meals here. Carve out a little more kitchen space for storing the raw food, methinks. Something like that. Still need to hospital and drinking well. We'll get our food out of here, move our autumn has come. Must have been a boulder in the way. We need a trade depot. Ooh, the peaches are out. We should build the trade depot. The peaches fall and the caravan arrives usually right afterwards. So yeah, we could do that. And let's go into our laborers. So let's set up some plant gatherers. I think maybe our fisher dwarf does fishing and plant gathering, since we do have the fishing controls on. While you're not fishing, you can plant gather. And then we could gather fruit. Okay. Get the trade depot built up. Would be good too is probably wall all this in. Okay, he's climbing his ladder, grabbing the fruit out of the trees. That'll help. Plants are coming in. People are hanging out at the bar. We need to put a stockpile here. This stockpile, we want food. Let's say all, turn off prepared meals, turn off drink plants, turn off seeds. Just trying to think if I want to turn off milk yet. If we start making cheese, we don't want to run back and forth to the farmer station. So then we can take this one, custom food. We can just outright say none here. And yeah, Here we want to turn off fly. That was good to turn off fats too, because fats can rot and take up space, but we're okay for right now. Unprepared fish. We do want to turn off unprepared fish. We don't even want any raw fish sitting around. Okay. Here comes the food. Like, okay, we need some, can we get some barrels over in the food storage room? Somebody? Ah, yes. That's what I'm forgetting. You can't make mugs without a crafter station. Although it is a grim reminder of the winter hardships to come, the supply caravan from the furious spearers is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious crafts dwarves. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer might very well be the difference between a prosperous future and a slow, meaningless death. Considering I'm just building out the craft station right now, my industrious crafts dwarves have not made a whole lot. But we have been cutting the gems, so we will have some gems to trade. Grab those pears. Thank you. The outpost liaison Sodal Morlatok from Thuset Locum has arrived. Diplomacy. I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. The world is the same as ever. Make requests for next year's caravan. They'll charge more for these items. As usual, I'm going to go for some seeds. They're cheap. They're lovely to have around. They grow things. Okay, we want some seeds. You're going to price them at 200 over cost. 205, 204. Great. We have a need for cut gems. Well, that's very nice of you to actually have the need that matches my main production right now. So, all well and good. I'm going to see which direction. Where are you? You are coming. I hope they didn't have to go around. We might have to build a bridge. They might have come in from over here and gone all the way around. So I think it would be advantageous for us to build construction bridge. Let's do a bridge like this. Yay. Yay. There was much rejoicing. Merchants have arrived and are unloading their goods. What do I want to trade? I think I want to bring up the gem bin. Sequester a broker. Let's trade. Zinc bars, rose gold bars, trifle pewter bars, fine pewter bars, nickel bars. Bringing a lot of metal bars, that's good. Some raw glass. Some clay. Some rope. Guess we could get a little bit of rope. Musical instruments, some puzzle boxes, some toys. They do have a llama. It's a male llama. It'd be nice if it was a female llama, but we could start getting the wool off of the llama. So we'll do that. Get some dwarven rum. We can get some cheap barrels, it looks like. Some milk. What do we got so far? 4. Okay. Good to have a couple extra buckets. Maybe we can afford them, maybe we can't. Definitely can't afford a bunch of clothes right now. They are making steel. Can't afford it right now, but some seeds from them while they're here. Some cheap cloth. We got plenty of fish. We're almost out of booze, but buying the booze will help. Buy those pump helmets. Let's see if we can afford all this. We're just going crazy. Crazy, I tell you. They do have reading material. That might be handy later. So let's see what we can give you. That llama's the most expensive. Woo! All of our gems. Okay. No trader needed. Let's get the gems off of here. Good trade deal right there. Good deal. It's unfortunate that we're gonna lose some wood in the river. But see, we jumped up to 51 drink. We were down to 9, so our nanny goat grew up. Definitely need to get that llama assigned. A door in there. Let's go ahead and fill up our dwarven bathtub. If we got the buckets to do it. Yep, we do. Okay. Dwarven bath is nice if you get bloody blood or bloody stuff, bloody equipment. Send them through a dwarven bath, wash them all off. Just put a big old fingerprint in my glasses. That's lovely. Get some goo. You don't want dirty dwarfs. Make a dwarven bath. As usual, we're looking for a water level of 3, because a dwarf will walk through a water level of 3 and effectively take a bath. You get to a level 4, the dwarf will refuse to walk in it without swimming skill. All of our dwarves most likely do not have any swimming skill, so they would just start refusing to pass over this path if we got this above 3. So we're at a level 2 right now. Okay, 2 more buckets. One more bucket. You have to carefully watch when you're filling a dwarven bath. It'll overflow pretty quick. Okay, we are here. Let's go ahead and remove this. Hey, we got a dwarven bath. So all that's really left for this fort to be moderately operational would be a hospital and a well system. Let's go ahead and build those 2 workshops for crafts. Don't need to put doors on there. Where do we want the hospital? Where should we put the hospital? Right here. Sure. Sounds good to me. What do you think? I think it's a good idea. Let's do that. I usually do my initial room into my hospital. Well, let's do this. Let's make some better hospital rooms than I normally make. Let's make some real hospital rooms. So I think a little hospital room like that, that's pretty intense hospital room there, but that's all right. We're gonna have every hospital room is gonna have a surgery table, a bed, and a traction bench. Okay. And then we'll have the central hospital area. This is a massive hospital. But it only has 10 beds in it. So we may have to set up another, if we get into a bad situation, we may need more than 10 beds. Hey, that is the main floor of the hospital with our 10 beds and our operating rooms. We could put traction benches in every room, put a door so we can lock it in case anybody turns into a crazy werewolf. We'll go ahead and put a guild hall back here, medical guild hall. And then off the guild hall, we will go ahead and drill down. Let's drill down a bit. Okay. Let's then okay. So I'm going to make a giant well underneath this hospital. How big of a well should this be? I think a fair size well. As big as the hospital, you say? Yeah, I think maybe as big as the hospital. Okay, let's go ahead and build a well as big as the hospital. So should we build it even bigger? Why, you're mad. You're crazy. I think we should. Let's build it the size of the hospital. Okay. We start here. Come down here like that. Why did I do them all 7s? Because I want to dig from the top down. So I want to go up a level, make these 6s. Up a level, make these 5s. Up a level, make these 4s. And then we have the hospital. Okay. So then, for the 3s, okay. So they should dig out the little hallway on every floor. Once they dig out all this and all of this, then they will dig out this. This should be a dig down. So let's fix that. Okay. That should be a dig down. Okay. That should be a dig down. Okay. And that should be a dig down. Okay, so we have the makings of a giant water system underneath our hospital. And we will have more water than we can deal with, than we know what to do with, than we will ever run out. So now we just need to fill this water with the river. So what we could do is we will go back to a 3. And we will come up and look at where the water is. Okay, that's fine. We will pop up on this side of the river, put our water down here like this. Okay, so we want to come up here. And then we'll make a spirally spiral. I'm going to come across here, come here, and I'm going to dig up. I'm going to come across here, come across here, come across here, come across here. Let's dig up right here. Dig up. Can we do it the other way? We're going to need to do a pressure valve here. Here is where we need to do the pressure valve. Okay. Now, come across here, come across here, come across here. Dig up. We're doing good. Still doing fine. Still working. Come across here, come across here, come across here. Dig up. Here, here, here. Dig up. Yeah, I think we know where we're going. We're going up. Okay, so we don't need to dig that final one out because we're coming up to the river right now. Excuse me. We can basically get close to the river. This last one we will leave for last, and we'll need to put a grate or something to keep the nasties out of our large water supply. Am I doing anything crazy, insane here that's not going to work for me, that I'll live to regret later? No, I don't think so. I think I am perfectly fine with this so far. It's looking peachy to me. Let's dig this out. And then I think I will call it for this video, since we have a fairly good... We need some more bedrooms. We have a fairly good fortress starting out. We are not very defensible. We have no military. We can lock these doors, but they could be broken through fairly easily. We do have a bridge. That's lovely. We do have some logs. We could bring our logs inside. Let's go ahead, while they're digging that out, let's go ahead and bring our logs inside. So we'll want a stockpile. We can go ahead and do something like this. And then like this. Yes. This is indoor wood. Go ahead and say this is wood and wood alone. And we'll build a track stop. Put it off that direction. And then we will build another. There. Accept. Custom. This is also wood. This doesn't accept wood from anywhere. This one, we don't accept wood from anywhere. We accept wood from upstairs in the outdoor wood pile. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Who are you? Are you a caravan camel or are you just a wild camel? You're just a wild camel. Wild camels like to run inside your fortresses and create havoc. Hopefully this wild camel will see our fishermen and run away. But this instigates us needing to build a wall, a camel wall, to keep the camels at bay. Where are you gonna go, camel? Multiple camels. Where? No, we need room for the wagon. Well, no, we don't. We're going to move the trade depot outside over here. So we'll end up doing another wall. This will be where the trading happens, where all the magic happens. But this will be the main entrance for our fort. Access to the bridge. See how the under... What are we doing? We're just getting started. I like how I didn't leave enough room to move my still over into my kitchen. Like a smart individual would have done. We can. Remove this one as well. We'll just let the cats roam a little bit. Well. Okay, the merchants have left. That's good. So we did get a stray donkey foal. He's a cute little donkey. Look at those pointy little ears. Okay. So we got a baby donkey coming in. Got another dwarven child. It's one of those type of forts, is it? Stakud, dwarven child. The world around us must be pretty unfortunate. Where they're moving with their children. Oh, where is Udib work tattooed? I cannot give in to sadness. Who is Udib work tattooed? Are you searching for your spouse? Daughter, mother, father, older sister. You don't have a spouse. You have some children. You're seeking your girlfriend. Native gold. Well, let's go ahead. Back some bedrooms underneath these bedrooms. Let's put a stairwell across the hall. So I think we'll do a nice juicy fiver, which we don't want to do the fiver up like that. We want to do it like this. Yes. Convoluted. Yes, I know. I think I want to set some miners to be specific miners. So let's get you maybe Zas to be our dedicated miners. $17 population and 10 bedrooms. Getting a wall. Camel wall is going up. We might actually extend this out over the water and block it in, and put a grate for him to fish through so that we can continue fishing, but we don't have to. We're a little protected from fishing. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, we can quantum the wood pile. See any digging going on? I would expect there to be some digging going on. Oh, they're digging the stairwell. They are digging. They're digging where I told them to dig. Oh yeah, wild donkey running around. Stray llama wool. Turn on web collection. Automatically weave all thread. Thread. It's unrotten wool. Is that stuff up there already rotting? No. In thread. Stray llama wool. What did I ask for? I asked for spin thread. Spin 2 threads. Okay. Let's put some doors on. We will go investigate the threads later. We'll build some coffer. We need Get in some bedrooms. All right, I think we're at a good stopping point for right now. I'm glad to see you guys again. It's been a while since I played. I'm glad to be back playing. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much.